Today I'm raising hell garage. We dive back into my 1979 Chevy Nova and see if we can get this thing ready to go to infinity and beyond. Beyond. Okay, so I think for starters we are gonna jack up the transmission, get the firewall, get the motor away from the firewall a little bit, and then tighten up the bolt that Jamie was loosening and got my wrench stuck. So we'll go there first.
Way as well. Well, and I don't want to chew the threads up either. And then this bitch.
It's stuck.
Okay, I see that. You motherfucker. Yeah, don't want to show your butt crack on YouTube. Save that for OnlyFans.
Right? My OnlyFans link is in the bio. I got that poo on me. You really fucked me good, bud. So it was sketchy, but we got it apart. Myself and my master mechanic over there.
Shit, master mechanic, I'm shades your best.
Now we're taking the motor mounts loose. I'm gonna try moving them back a couple holes and see what that gives us.
You did torque these to Jesus though.
Yeah, well I was running on hopes and dreams thinking that
This was just gonna drop in and be ready.
yeah.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're fucking with me. But what we're doing is we're moving on my adapter plate. We're just going to the back hole. Oh shit.
Yep. Ugh.
Well.
You just need to come for the hair, man.
Felt like it was open, didn't it?
Possibly. So we're closer.
Yeah.
We are closer. Yay.
I really think I'm sitting dead nuts on old fan.
I think you are too.
We're taking a Taco Bell break, but after this, we'll show you what we came up with. We have got the motor sitting on a 2x4, which gives me plenty of clearance between the bottom of the motor and the subframe. But you see what we're liking on motor mounts. And it's like that on both sides. But we're level and the transmission is sitting on the crossmember. So I think what we're gonna do is bolt the crossmember in, bolt the transmission to that so that we're center with the motor coming forward. And then we are gonna try and come up with something to go in between there. It may work, it may not, but it's worth a shot. It's free. Okay, so we moved the motor mount plates again. They may be too far forward this time, but it was too far away from my crossmember working. So we're gonna try and get that in and bolted up, and then we can start building something for up there. Well, it escalated very quickly. Took a fender off. We've still got a big old gap there, but that's because I've got the motor spaced up to where I want it so we can build some motor mounts. I don't think a hood's gonna fit. We were just discussing that. But she is, I don't know if you can tell because I'm crooked, the car's crooked and everything else, but it's level for the most part. The transmission is sitting on the crossmember and bolted in, so theoretically my drive shaft will fit back in it. We'll probably try that. Okay, I forgot to explain again. I'm gonna drill this last hole and then I'll show you what we're doing. what I did was I took some thick ass like 1/4-inch plate, and I basically drilled 2 holes in it, one that mates up with the bottom, one that mates up with the top. The bolts slide through both of them. It's like 1/4 inch or something, it's thick. And then how the bottom has this little support piece across there, I'm gonna do that with the top plates so that they can't compress too far. Is it pretty? No. Will it work? Probably not. Are we gonna try it before I spend any more money on other mounts because all this stuff was free and stuff I already bought? Yes. So I guess I'm gonna clean them up and see if they go together a little easier and look a little better, and then I'll show them to you. It's just a piece of like thick ass 1/4-inch plate that I very badly cut with the finger flinger and then drilled holes in with my drill press, and it just kind of sits in there and holds itself together. Lop the ears off where we don't need them and clean them up, and before all this is said and done, it's gonna get like it'll get welded solid to the bottom mount and just kind of builds off of that. But for the time being, I'm bolted all together so we can see what we've got. Alright, so I'm going to take the finger flinger 5000 and do that like 3 more times, and then we'll flapper disc it all, and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so these are the brackets after they were flappered and painted, and then I painted the motor mounts to match them. Then we got on a goose chase, and we started test fitting the body back together with some dirt car wheels, kind of similar specs to what I'm wanting to run. You know, it kind of looks crazy with the monster truck wheels and tires on it, but stay with me, I promise it'll be interesting. It's kind of marrying like a bunch of my hobbies together all at once. Thanks. There it is. Alright, so those are now rattle can black. We're going to put the brackets and everything together, and then we'll check back up and finish this out. I've got to go get bolts and a piece of pipe to go around the top, or across the top. But those are my goofy little plates that get the motor up high enough for the oil pan to probably work. At this point, my cross member is bolted in, my transmission's bolted to it. We know my drive shaft's gonna work, so call it driveline finished at this point. Or not, well, you know what I mean. It's bolted in the car at this point. All the shit's here to do it anyway. And this side, well, the pipe will help it quite a bit. It's a little funny looking, but in another video, because I'm in this one here, I'll show you guys it with the pipe in there, and it'll all be straight. And if it breaks, I would have thought it should have held the whole time. But in better news, look at these fucking dirt car wheels. Doesn't that look like an animal? Alright guys, that is going to do it for this one. We made progress, even though it doesn't look like it here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.